Evening. I once said, I might have said a couple of times, I never know where the next video is coming from. I was doing some Googling this morning because I couldn't sleep. And I came across a very interesting blog web page. I'm not quite sure what you call it. It's called Quatloos. Quatlloos. Loo might be a good place to put it. To save you the agony of reading it, I've got it here, so I'm not going to be looking at the camera. Probably not, anyway. Apparently, I'm an upcoming Soviet citizen, non-speaking Freeman actor. They've gone to a great deal of trouble here, I tell you. Okay, so Jim UK 1. This gentleman, has just caught my eye. He ticks all the usual Freeman nonsense boxes, but appears to want to break into acting. I'd have been right through my acting site on Star Now and everything. This is last November this all popped up, and obviously they did nothing to bring it to my attention. And obviously they're hiding behind a website so they can be anonymous, because they're all cowards. He has all the usual social media accounts and appears to be in battle with the Cambridge Constabulary and the local courts over something to do with assisting bailiffs. They've even stuck a few of my videos up here, guys, on a link. So that's quite helpful for me. Oh, my FOI requests are complete nonsense because I wanted to know why councils hire a court for the day, issue their own court summons, and allow council employees to act as court ushers. Yep, yeah, well, you wouldn't want to know anything about that, would you? No law breaking going on at all there. But yeah, I could also become the UK's first Freeman professional actor or even model, apparently. That might be a compliment, I don't know. I'll just point out to these dimwits that what I'm doing is not about being a Freeman. It's about authorities obeying the law, sadly, which none of them seem to be able to do. I'm missing several qualifications being a Freeman, though, apparently, because I have no experience in admirable oh my god. Admirable law. You know what I mean? I can't get my tongue around that for some reason. Maritime law, forensic scrutiny of court documents, common law, Magna Carta, the legal fiction, statute law, sovereign citizency, court stamps, seals, or sea lines. Well, I think you'll find to have some experience in that. Oh, I could make a reasonable crisis actor, apparently. The conspiracy theorists just love to roll out at every opportunity. God. These people have way too much time on their fucking heads. This is Siegfried Shrink. I've just dipped into a few of his YouTube videos and can unhesitatingly award a snoozy third class for unadulterated boredom. Nowhere could I find out from him what he was supposed to have done, but after a few minutes it was pretty clear that whatever it was something obscure, trivial, and quite possibly mildly disgusting. Well, I can only assume that's when I told Chris Green that he was a fucking Nazi. I'm not sure. Chris Green is no longer in a job, by the way, with Marston Bells. Where there is no narrative, there is no story. No wonder his views are mostly down in double figures. Yes, I think you're probably looking at a lot of the older videos. I don't know. I can tell you there's at least 20 on there that are over 1,000 views a piece. So, I think you need to learn some maths, Siegfried. This is Footloose 52. I thought I recognised that name. He's an ex-councillor who was threatened with jail for not paying council tax. They've really done some digging on this, haven't they? They've gone through my whole fucking Google history. He even suggested he would stand as a candidate in the Police and Crime Commissioner's election for Cambridgeshire. Sadly, I didn't have £5,000 to hand for the election deposit. Well, I never knew about him. Don't think this is the same guy, is it? And this is double long. Fuck. Never knew about him. Don't think he has ever mentioned it. He normally just goes on about the local council and how they are guilty of 25 years of theft from the public purse. He has been mentioned somewhere in the random thread, though, when he posted these two videos. And that's Unlawful Arrest Part 1 and Part 2 of 2. Part 2 of 2 is obviously has had well over 50,000 views. If you have not seen them, well worth a look. He has also admitted he has mental health issues arising from his time in the army. Did I? I don't think I said anything about my mental health issues arising from the time in the army. And self-medicates with alcohol. He often blogs from his cab. He is a long-distance lorry driver. Who's this Wanglepin? In that case, I may have been a little quick on the trigger, as this would indeed make him most qualified for spouting Freeman Wooery without any research of his own, but fit to regurgitate and parrot things seen on YouTube by the professional claptrap spouters of legal woo, such as Hayes, Crawford, Ceylon, or no Ceylon, I recognise that name, and the Chief Forensic Court Document Scrutinizer himself, Guy I Lost Everything Taylor. No idea what you're on about, mate. Wow, I didn't realise people spent this much time on me. This is actually quite flattering. Jim UK1's back. I'm also always very careful not to reach an assumption, but a lot of these free men claim mental health issues. Many appear to be self-diagnosed rather than clinically diagnosed. How many times do they pull the vulnerable card just because they are suffering with low-level curable issues? I don't think I have pulled a vulnerable card, have I? If he has got health issues, then he is best keeping away from those that prey off the vulnerable, and it's not bailiffs. What? You're fucking weird, mate. Angelvagiok. I'm on mobile right now, so finding the link to be a nightmare, but somewhere in his videos there's a police interview where a responsible adult is present. Not sure that has any significance, first time I'd heard the term used. I've watched Paul's videos once a month or so for about a year now, and seen him get progressively worse with drinking and paranoia. Well, I hate to tell you, mate, but when you've got half a Cambridge police on your ass, the paranoia does tend to increase slightly. I'd have thought that would have been obvious. Honestly, it's pretty sad to watch, and I can't sit through more than a few minutes of his videos. I don't know if he's mentally ill, but he's well on the way to bitter old alcoholic status. I get the impression his regular cries of "I may be dead in a police cell tomorrow" are a poor attempt at hiding the fact that he's hoping to drink himself to death. I've got to be honest, mate, with people like you around, drinking myself to death is probably not the worst ending. So, you only watched a couple of minutes of my videos, but you've seen all my regular cries of "I may be dead in a police cell tomorrow." Well done. You must have just happened to hop onto the right moment of the video every time, mate. Explaining what an appropriate adult is. Arthur Wankspittle. Oh great, he's doing this and still drives trucks for a living. This is about me, obviously, being a chronic alcoholic who's about to die. Or has the plot done something about it? Separately, I think paranoia is a random free extra with alcoholism. For fuck's sake. You know nothing. There's a comment under our line here that says, going to Tibet now and deleting Facebook, you have my email address. How weird. So they've torn apart my acting resume thing again. A career as an FOTL, I don't know what that is. That includes frequent non-voluntary visits to the courts. Sound like might be just what I'm looking for. Success would certainly be a challenge. Persistence in the face of endlessly repeated failures needs a great deal of self-confidence, and the results might indeed be entertaining, though maybe not so entertaining for him. Well, they have been quite entertaining, given that I've got rid of 2 chief constables in 3 years. Why don't you do a blog about that? Just wondering. Formed a limited company. It was wound up having never traded. No, I don't really know what happened there, actually. Never mind. Sole director is an HGV driver. I suspect he is on benefits. He worked as DHL for a few months in 2014 as an event organiser. So you've been into my LinkedIn page as well. My God. What a useless waste of life these people are. This is Footloose 52 again. Apparently something's gone wrong in my life somewhere. Yes, I'm at Cambridge Police. Repeated. Sadly, something has gone wrong. Maybe he met this freak, and there's a link which is just a box with a question mark. Oh no, this is Ceylon. This is who they're on about. So apparently Ceylon's a freak. Oh, it's Normal Wisdom. Oh, I did wonder who's behind all this. Yes, he was a spammer on the channel, Normal Wisdom, and he somehow managed to get back in after I blocked him. I suspect this is a police blog, to be honest. I've been keeping my eye on his videos for some time in the hope that something vaguely interesting might happen. So far, I'm not going to click on those links at all. I don't even know what those videos are. All the remaining 600 and odd videos, and this is interesting, and he removed a number a while back. So you've been keeping a very fucking close eye on my account then, haven't you, mate? Or him with various degrees of hangover, blethering on about corruption in local authorities, police, debt collections agencies, and reading clumsily sarcastic letters that he has written to the parties concerned. Well, I do like to do that. As I understand it, the origin of his dissatisfaction is the belief that Huntingdonshire District Council were illegally charging street vendors for trading licences because they refused to account for the money. He deduced that it was being pocketed by various officials. Well, actually, I have been told it was pocketed by various officials. I've got the proof to back that up as well. He has a long history of FOI requests, which shows that what we have is a very small and not interesting fish. Yeah, well, I'm sure Chief Constable Alec Wood would disagree with me. So I just want to repeat this one bit, actually. All the remaining 600 odd videos, and he removed a number a while back. As I understand it, the origin was dissatisfaction. Well, it seems to me you know my channel pretty fucking well, mate. So you can't come on with the fucking as I understand it bit now, can you? Because you've been sitting there watching to see if videos are added or removed or whatever. Fucking hell. There's something wrong with these people. What was that? Jesus. Guys, get a life. Jesus. You're spending your whole life on me. How sad. What the... what shall I call this one? My delightful fan base, I think. Yes, that might be a good one. I don't know yet. I'll see you all later.